Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and yesterday Amber Heard finished day 2 of her testimony, and after hearing her side of things, I couldn't be prouder to wear this t-shirt. What I heard from this woman upset me to my core. And it upset me because we have a lot of survivors in this audience. And last night, a few of you got to call in. I talked to so many of you. But when I put this call out, I wasn't prepared for the inundation of stories from so many brave people that spoke out, that reached out to me personally and shared their stories and their anger at Miss Amber Heard. And why are they so angry? Well, because they've heard the tapes. They know the truth about this case. And while the media today wants to spin things out and they're doing everything they can to make it, oh, look, Amber recoils after Johnny nearly locks eyes with her, when you actually watch this clip, he's the one who shudders. She's the one who's, she's been staring at him the whole court. If you know anything about these types of situations, you don't want to look your accuser in the eyes. That's why he's not looking. But outlets and the media and her new PR plan are going to be all over plastering the story because that was the intent from the beginning. Go as graphic and detailed as possible. Get the headlines. We have to combat all this bad press because they're off next week. This trial doesn't come back for 10 days. She had a conference, the judge at a conference. We knew this coming back, but it's going to be a whole other week from now. And they wanted that to sit in the jury's mind and in the press's mind. That's how calculated they're being. But the reality is, after Amber's told her story that you're going to see all across the headlines today, I'm not going to get into details. I don't want to encourage it, and I just can't share those details because it's a lot. The reality about those details out there that she just tried to share that have changed along the way, the reality to those details is that we've proven her lying. And I want to call out an amazing channel, which if you are not subscribed yet to, I want you to go subscribe to it right now and go watch it. Brian over at Incredibly Average has done so much research on this case years ago. Years ago, these videos came about. And there's one video in particular that I think is very fitting right now that I want to make sure even more of you watch. I'll put a clip to it at the end of this video so you can go watch it. I'm going to show you clips now, but I want to put a link to it at the end so you can watch it in its entirety. But this is an audio tape that was recorded after the alleged incident that Amber Heard is now plastering all over the headlines today. Now, I want to believe people, women, I want to believe, right? I want to believe. But when you hear this audio tape, I want you to tell me, does this sound believable to you? Do you think after all the things that she just claimed Johnny did, and I'm talking, you know, boom and boom and boom and boom and boom all over, there was broken glass all over the floor, etc. You're telling me that all happened, and this is the reaction from her and the medical staff? Watch and listen. Now, this is immediately after his fingertip was taken off. Right after the fingertip was taken off. Amber says all that other stuff happened while, during it. Terrible, terrible accusations she's made. This is immediately following. This is a recording that Amber made.
I wish you understood what you are and who you are and how you me over and make me feel sick of myself.
So this is Dr. Kipper. I've done a very short version. There's a half-hour long version where we get far more details and it gets more explicit. Dr. Kipper comes in. He's trying to find the tip. She did this. The finger incident. She did it. Nurse Gabby comes in.
So you know,
she.
Didn't find it.
Now Amber walks in. Jerry Judge was a security guard, no longer with us. Rest in peace, Jerry Judge. He witnessed a lot of this, and it's just entirely sad we can't have him on the stand. Amber used him. Oh, Jerry said, "Are you okay on the plane?" Knowing that he can't confirm or deny it. Jerry Judge, I have listening to the whole tape, and I don't play the Jerry Judge portions. It comes later. You'll have to watch that in the full video. It's very clear he has Johnny's back, but also just wants to get Amber out. What do you need, Amber? Whatever you need. Just let's. This relationship isn't healthy.
Jerry, my advice, Amber's got to take care of herself. They're going to take care of him. They can't be together now. It's going to send off and come back.
They can't be together. It's going to send her off. She's going to become really combative. That is Dr. Kipper talking.
So, however, Amber, I think she should be in Los Angeles with her support system. And this act runs course. And this is not going to be 1 day. It's going to be 2 days.
She came in. She left. They're still talking. Meanwhile, remember, all these doctors and nurses are witnessing Amber. How are they not? What happened to you? And it's important as we keep listening to this tape and you listen to it in its entirety. This was recorded without them realizing it, right? This was recorded without when you're taped without being realized, you're even more honest than ever, right? And let's say these doctors were working for Johnny and they were covering up for Johnny. Why wouldn't they still address the fact of like, oh my God, did you see what he did? Did you see what I don't know what we're going to do. He did it again. Something along those lines would have come out in private that would have exposed the truth here. And instead, what are they worried about? They're not worried about seeing anything on Miss Heard. No, they're worried about her being crazy.
I feel like somebody needs to fly with her.
Jerry's
She won't have Jerry.
She won't have Jerry because Jerry admitted, or Jerry told Johnny that Amber was calling Johnny a fat old man. And that got back to Amber, and then Amber couldn't. I can't trust you, Jerry. Why'd you tell him? She hasn't. We learn later it's sleep. She hasn't slept in weeks.
Yes, I mean, I know. So that, I don't need to validate what you're saying.
No, but I'm just wondering if there's another person. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I asked those same questions earlier, and it all goes like that. For that reason, he's not going to be manipulated. He's a strong guy.
He's not going to be manipulated. He's a strong guy. Dr. Kipper, man, I know you have to protect your clients, etc., but man, you could have been more honest in that deposition, and you know it. It's all because I'm here. Johnny thinks it's my fault. What do I do? It is. She's out of her mind. She's.
Maybe she should have
I never meant to harm. I didn't do it on purpose.
Can I give her 50 of their book?
What?
50 of their book?
Yeah.
300
He needs you right
She
now?
usually takes 25. You okay with 50?
Of the Sarah?
Yeah.
I'd be okay with 100, but give her 50. I'll tell you what's going on now. This is guilt.
That's honest. The doctor himself calling her out. This is guilt. Her, Amber, guilt towards Johnny because she knows she went too far this time. Why wouldn't you want to go? I thought you were running from your life, girl. Yeah, because it's a nightmare that you have to leave him. That I can't do this anymore. I don't want to go. If he stays, I have to stay him. I can never leave. I always must be near Johnny. I don't want people talking about it. That's always what she's concerned about, what other people are thinking about her. Yeah, you know, I can't lose him. You can't use that. Look at all the stuff he's gotten you, girl. All your friends, all the free rent. Now, Jerry Judge comes in, and again, this is a half-hour tape, and I don't want to just play it all. Massive props to Brian over Incredibly Average, who edited it all together. I will put a link at the end of this. In fact, I'll put it up, and I'll put it at the end of this video. It'll make it easier. Just go. I want to support his channel, so there'll be an end card promoting to this Australia video. Go subscribe. Go listen to the other tapes here. They're incredibly important. They're not incredibly average. And I hope to get Brian on next week during the break to really talk with him. I haven't had a chance to talk with him. But these tapes are what really got me into this case. Hearing Amber herself in her own words, it's just telling. And I hope the jury gets to hear. Now, apparently they're not going to be able to hear this tape because they're not allowed to play things where other people are speaking. Only Johnny and Amber. That's apparently the rule. And so this tape is really a lot of other people speaking, and therefore it's not admissible is what I'm being told, which is highly unfortunate because I feel like when you hear it, especially if you go listen to the whole thing, I don't believe her. I don't believe her. And it's not just me. Guys, thousands of survivors have been writing me. And I'm sorry I can't reach you all. My DMs are exploded. I can't get through them all. In the DM requests of now, I can't even open it. So I'm sorry I can't reach out to you, but I want to say I hear you. I see you. I've been reading so many of your stories. I am inspired by you, and I want to make sure more of you get to speak up and share your stories so Amber can hear them. We'll be going live today around 1:30 on this channel, so make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the bell for all alerts. Smash that like button. We'll be doing a weekly recap of the trial, as well as I am going to try and open up the phone lines and take more of your calls today because so many of you reached out. So please join us later today live. We'll be live all next week as well, giving you some entertainment and information as things come in on this week off. We're here every day on Popcorn Planet, so I hope you'll join us. And if you like my shirt, go support it. Proceeds of the shirt will go to the Tampa Bay Crisis Center. That's where I live here. You can pick up. We're not trying to profit on these. We just want to make sure you guys can get good shirts out there. For Johnny, just for Johnny Depp is Innocent, as well as some of our other inspiring and fun, cool shirts. More are on the way. So thank you to my buddy Brian over there to making those designs. And thank you guys so much for watching. This is an important one. Please help share this one. Get it out there. The press is going to go crazy on this because she knew it. She knew if she did this salacious stuff, the headlines would just eat it all up. We got to support him. We got to get the truth out there. When these tapes are heard, it's not about whether we like Johnny or not. It's about what's right and what's wrong. And what Amber is doing is despicable. It's despicable. Hit me up at social media at Andy Signore. Instagram, please. I do check there as well. Appreciate you guys so much. Stay tuned. Stay healthy. Stay positive. It's not over.